is a problem for liberals. Is that they're sort of stuck between a rock and a hard place. On the one hand, they call themselves feminists. They pretend to champion women's rights. But then at the other time, they're sort of on the other hand, they're sort of winking and nodding at the more extremist elements of Islam that completely contradict women's rights. So when you have a young feminist Muslim woman like Malala, who's championing the rights of women in Islamic societies against these totalitarian forces within Islam, liberals sort of have a hard time balancing the two because, you know, they don't want to offend the feminists within Islam, but at the same time, they don't want to accidentally offend their friends who at times have Islamist tendencies.
I'm a little confused by something you just said. They don't want to offend the feminists within Islam. It would seem to me that Malala and the position that you and I are taking would be on the side of any woman within Islam who is a feminist.
Right. These are the true feminists. You know, Justin Trudeau calls himself a feminist, but when he's given the choice between the two, he sort of tends to side more with those who say we cannot criticize Islam. Well, we have to criticize Islam because there are very troubling elements for women within the religion. So when you have someone like Malala, who's actually a feminist, who actually champions women's rights, even against Islam and even against these totalitarian forces, you know, Trudeau's contradictions are really exposed. And, you know, it shows that he's really not a true feminist.